Number 10.
Damn.
Double digits.
Yeah. What's some good things that start with the number 10?
I was going to say Downing Street, but
Yeah, that's not a good
I
thing.
don't know.
I wouldn't quite say a good thing at the moment. Has it been a good thing ever? Yeah. At some point, surely. You'd hope. Here we are, episode 10 of the Rather Not podcast, where we don't talk about politics.
My name's Cameron.
And I'm Carl. Episode 10, bro.
I know.
That's quite cool, isn't it?
I'm surprised. I'm not surprised.
I'm
We're
not
not fed
surprised.
up of it, but
I'm not surprised.
it's nice to hit milestone.
Yeah. I'm pleasantly surprised
With
the fact that we're still going on and we're kind of making these improvements and nothing's gone crazy. Granted.
In what way?
Like we haven't got people messaging us as the would rathers every day.
Oh, right.
You know, we haven't got like an email PO box. We haven't got t-shirts. We haven't got a big logo behind us.
Are you hinting at things?
I think we should. I think these are the future
I've
things.
looked at neon things.
Have you? They're expensive.
They're a little bit expensive.
They're very expensive. Yeah.
Would be cool though. Imagine that just
Rather not.
rather not.
Oh, that would be cool.
That
Just across the back of the sofa.
What colour would you want it in?
Orange and blue, maybe.
Orange and blue.
Well, I don't know. Actually, no, that's
Not made
the
of money.
colours of my favourite podcast.
Favourite
Yeah.
football club?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking the blue from West Ham and the orange. I don't know. You know, I don't know. Black.
Something to look at. Black.
Black light.
Can you do black neon? I don't know if you can.
I don't think you can. No.
Oh. Like the Darksaber from Star Wars. You've seen that, right?
Oh, I haven't.
Oh, it's cool.
Unpopular opinion. Star Wars.
Not a fan?
Do you know what? I think I would have been. I think I really would have been.
Would have.
What happened? You want to know what happened?
Of course I do.
Well, it's early doors in the podcast, but I think it's about time we
He's
had
coming in hot.
story time. So, you know when you wish on your birthday cake and you blow out the candle and you make a wish?
Mm-hmm.
For 5 years, my wish was that my mum would let me watch Revenge of the Sith, right? For 5 years flat. From the ages of like 6 to 11.
Okay.
Maybe 12, or like 5 to 11, right? Because I watched the first film of the remakes.
The prequels.
So, yeah,
you
the
watched
first
the Phantom
prequel.
Menace.
So I watched the Phantom Menace.
I
Really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Really enjoyed it. Everyone else, like now I get older, is like, it's the worst film ever, bro.
I rate it.
Loved it.
I rate it.
I still to this day quite like it. Darth Maul.
Duel of the Fates.
What a tune.
So good.
What a tune. Anyways, so that was my first experience with Star Wars.
Uh-huh.
Really liked it. I was like, Mum, I think I might be kind of into this thing.
I want to be a Jedi.
Let me check out the second film.
Okay. Attack of the Clones.
Didn't get to watch it. Didn't have it on DVD for some reason.
Oh, okay.
But the third film was available. It was in a DVD sleeve in the house for some reason, right? So I'm like, Mum, I'll just watch the third one. Second one misses out. I'll just figure out what happened there and like watch it as its own film, right?
Right.
No, Carl. I've watched the film. It's too graphic. She wouldn't let me watch the film. By the time I've hit 11, 12, I'm not interested, mate. I'm done.
You've seen Phantom Menace, and that's all you need.
That's it. I was immediately off put. The games, the Lego Star Wars games,
Different gravy.
when R2 just riding R2D2 off of a cliff every 5 minutes to hear him scream. I mean, let's not do that. It's probably really bad for audio listeners, isn't it?
Yeah, well, we restrained ourselves. No, those Lego games were great.
Oh,
I'd respected it if your mum had said, "Hey, Carl, yeah, we
so
can
my
two can
mum
play
has a
those
voice.
games."
Yeah.
Hey, wait.
Pick a new one. Pick a individual.
Hello, Carl.
Okay.
I think you need to see Attack of the Clones
Yeah.
before you watch Revenge of the Sith.
But why, mother?
Because that is what George Lucas envisioned, and that is how you're going to watch it. I'd have respected it if your mum had said that.
Yeah, she's.
But for her to say, nein,
Nein,
es ist
und this film is too vulgar for you, God.
sehr graphic, das
Oh.
ist not good.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you, as am I.
Is that my mum's voice from now on?
That's your mum.
That.
Get in. Get in.
God.
He's done one for my mum and my dad, and now
I
here
don't know
on
if I've
episode...
done Felipe. I don't know if
remember.
I've done a voice for Felipe.
Dunno.
Oh yeah, I did a wee Scottish lady, didn't I?
Something like that.
Yo, Cameron, it's me, your mother. Come downstairs, breakfast is ready. Oh, Cameron, your mum's made a lovely tea. A wee tea cake and a cup of gin and juice.
And I am here too.
But yeah, Star Wars, yeah.
Yeah, no.
So if
fair.
she'd have let me watch the second film, you'd have respected it.
If her reason for not letting you watch the third one was because you haven't seen the second one,
No, that's not what the reason was.
but yeah,
It was because of Al Gore, the third one was. And then the second one, I don't think I was that interested.
blooming Cable.
But yeah, that's the one with the big battle, isn't it? I know the story from the
They've
games.
all got big battles.
Yeah, but in like where all the Jedis are scrapping in like this big Colosseum thing.
Oh, Attack of the Clones, yeah.
Yeah.
The Battle of Geonosis, that one is.
Yeah, I'm not going to stay on this subject for too long.
Actually, very good arc in the Clone Wars on that one.
Arc?
Yeah. We've got a couple of episodes on Geonosis.
Oh, right. Well, as in like a good story.
Oh, you're talking about the ARC troopers? No, they were not in there in that Star Wars.
You're
film.
making me feel uncomfortable.
Very good. They're very good, very capable soldiers, though.
We are not going to delve into the ins and outs.
Cameron's obsession of the week.
Have you got an obsession of the week this week?
I thought about it. I'm still kind of in my panini phase. That's not completely
What,
gone.
ham and cheese, brie, bacon and cranberry,
Very good. You know exactly what I'm talking
sausage
about.
and onion.
Adrenaline. Panini Adrenaline XL cards. Do you know what they came out with this week?
Go on.
They had an announcement. They're bringing out some stickers. Later this year, in December, Panini stickers, and I think I've got to collect the Luton
No.
guys.
No.
They've found the way to get
Why?
money from me, and I think it's working.
What?
So that will be my obsession of the week in future. Stickers aren't as cool as cards, no,
A lot less cool.
but
Oh, you can stick this in a book. Stick this in a book. It's meant to go there and it will stay there forever. No, you're going to get a sticker and you can't get it out properly. You might tear it. Stickers, no. I'm not here for stickers.
okay. Well, I was hoping to actually get the players that are.
It's like,
our team,
right,
but
listen.
no, it's
what are
fine.
your favourite trainers? Air
What?
Force Ones.
Right.
What are your favourite trainers at the minute?
I like those Reeboks.
Okay, Reeboks, cool. You spent 105, 90, something like that.
40.
£40.
42
That's not
pounds.
like you, mate. That's good, that. Fair play. Anyways,
I'm-
your favourite trainers, apart from the ones that you like to wear, like to look at.
Travis Scott, Air Force Ones.
Cool. Travis Scott Air Force Ones. So you've bought them. You've spent 800 on your Cactus Jacks Air Force Ones.
For the sake of the argument, we'll say yes.
How much were they actually?
They were like 300.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was
On
when they
resale
first
now.
came out.
On resale.
2017 they came out.
How much are they on resale right now, though? Like
Come to
probably-
look while you.
Yeah, they're probably like 700, 800, I reckon.
Is it worth looking or
It's
should we
not
just...
even. It's
No.
not even.
We'll-
They're expensive.
Yeah.
So Panini stickers compared to the cards, that's like getting a pair of them, yeah. And then they've gone, well, hold on a second, Cameron. Why don't you get these sandals, right? And on the bottom, same branding, mate. See, even your coasters don't respect your design. You don't need the stickers if you've got the cards. What are you sticking them to? Unless you're sticking them on the ceiling, so you can look at them while you go
Good
to sleep.
save.
Save what?
Should we move swiftly on?
Swiftly.
Okay.
What have you been up to this week, man?
I've actually had half the week off from work.
And what have you done with your days off?
Not much.
Mm.
I took my camera and lunch. I made a little sandwich.
Nice.
Took myself up Warden Hill. Went to the fire pit spot. I was like, I'm going to do a little bit of filming. Have a little picnic. Took my book as well.
Did you?
Got to the hill and realised I'd left my SD card, so I couldn't film anything. Which, if you can't film it, then what's the point?
Yeah. Content.
Yeah, everything's got to be content. So no,
Right.
I took myself up there, had a cheese sandwich with cheese and onion crisps in the
cheese
sandwich.
sandwich.
Yeah, I didn't want to, I just got up. It was
Right. Yeah.
But I took myself up there, read a chapter of Children of Dune,
Right. Yeah.
and walked back down again.
Cute.
Yeah,
Sounds highly adventurous.
I'm a silly, goofy, adventurous guy.
You make me so uncomfortable sometimes, Cameron. Silly, goofy, adventurous guy.
Yeah, we're gonna add a new one each week.
I will hold you to that.
Ah.
But your obsession of the week, so you're saying you're still interested in them?
I'm saying I'm interested in them, but also I have. We touched upon this before. I have looked at some more prepping stuff.
Prepping?
Yeah.
End of the world prepping.
Yeah.
Apocalypse prepping. We've been through this, Cameron. You don't need to prepare too much.
Look, they just came out with a new Walking Dead game this week.
Right.
It's meant to be terrible. Like the game,
Terrible.
terrible. I've watched the gameplay. Doesn't look like anything to write home about. The cutscenes are freeze frames. They're not animated cutscenes. It's like about three pictures with people doing a bad impression of the original cast. Is what it seems a bit like.
So The Walking Dead, I remember the game that I saw before. It was like Clem and
Clementine and Lee.
right. Is that what they were? So I remember watching a playthrough. Never played the game.
Those ones are good.
Oh, what playthrough was the way? Is that a Pouncer? Is it?
I think that's probably the cat trying to get back in.
We might let them in a minute. We'll see.
But this new Walking Dead one is like
Right.
based on the show. Which, do you know anything about the show? Do you care about the show?
Carl. I know there's someone in there called Carl.
There
or
is
Coral.
Carl. There is Carl.
Yeah, and he wears a cowboy
but it's like
hat.
it's going through like the first 3 or 4 seasons of the show, and you can make a few decisions at a few different points that change the outcome of what the show ended up being. Looks all right. Sounds good on paper, but I don't know. People aren't too happy with what the final result is. Especially
Is it the same animation style?
No, well, it's not animation. It's freeze frames. The cutscenes.
The game?
It's not like the Walking Dead Telltale games. It's not good.
No.
Does this cat want to come in, or does he want to go out? Is he in?
He's
What's
done
he
it.
thinking? He's done it.
He's done it.
He's opened that door.
Pouncer, come here.
If you're gonna come in, you have to make an appearance.
Come on,
mate.
Pouncer.
He's on a mission.
He's busy.
He's fair. So that's come out. They've also announced that The Last of Us Part 2 is getting remastered this week. So I'm just in a kind of silly, goofy, adventurous zombie mood this week, which has taken me to the prepping side of things again.
What have you looked at prepping wise?
Just how would I get out the city?
The city?
The video was the city, but
Right.
we're in a town. You've got to break. If you're being followed, if you're being hunted, if I like round a corner, this is coming straight off. I've got to change how I look immediately. If I've got a hat, I'm putting that on. If I had a hat on, I'm taking it off.
Who are you getting away from though?
Don't know. Because obviously, with all this knowledge I've got, and if you listened a few episodes ago, I have my plan. I'm the kind of guy you want in a zombie apocalypse. I'm
don't
also
know.
very physically imposing. What does that mean?
That you're not physically imposing.
Okay.
Maybe if I was 4'11" in a petrol station at 2 a.m. and you've come out of your car at high speed, maybe I would find you intimidating. If you ran out of your car at me,
That's one.
I might find you scary, Cameron.
No. Hold on. When it's pitch black and we play the flashlight game.
What, when you're going?
So talk about the flashlight game.
No, because you're a weirdo. It scared me.
It's so good.
I want to know what you've prepped. You've changed the subject.
No, but the flashlight game's much funnier.
Okay, right.
This
So-
is, right. Yeah.
So Cameron has a game.
You can call it that.
Yeah. This is a weird game, right? This is a weird game. So we were out in a dark field near where I live, and we're just hanging about, chilling, and Cameron's bought all his prepping stuff. So
No, I didn't bring my prepping stuff. I bought firelighters, matches, and a head torch.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a big difference.
he's bought a head torch
Yeah.
to a little have a drink in the park one.
Well, I don't drink, so I need to keep myself entertained. So I just go, ooh, I can change the colour.
That's fair play. That's fair
Yeah.
play. That's fair play. But you've put your head torch on, right? And you've gone, oh, lads, do you remember when we played that game? To the few people that were there.
Yeah.
I was like, show me this game. And you've made me put on the head torch.
Yeah.
And I had to stand there with the head torch. You stand behind me.
Yep.
I start running, and you run behind me.
Yeah.
So every time I turn around with the light, I can see you running full speed at me.
Yeah.
And that's the game.
It's so good. It's so good.
It's creepy. It does make you want to run a lot faster.
Yeah. Doesn't it just? And you look like, because it's dark. You look behind you, that's all you can see. And it's like, oh, maybe I can't see anything. You look a little bit further, just a face there.
Oh,
It's so scary.
So scary.
It's
Is scary.
funny.
Do you remember when I said we should play it where you stand facing one way and turn around and we move a little bit each time?
Oh, when we did that, yes.
Yeah,
That was-
yeah.
Yeah, like Weeping Angels.
Yeah, Weeping Angels game. Like Mr. Fox. No, Mr. Wolf. What's the time, Mr. Wolf?
Oh, yeah.
What a game.
Grandmother's Footsteps.
Yeah, I think What's the Time, Mr. Wolf was my favourite.
Cold.
More regimented. How many steps they could take.
True.
Mm.
Grandmother's footsteps. You
They're
take as
just-
many as you want.
They're just pacing at you. I
Yeah,
used to
yeah, yeah.
crawl.
Interesting.
Yeah, because then you can freeze a little bit easier. You've got 4 points of contact with the ground. Anyways, you have no idea what we're talking about. Favourite games?
Games?
Primary school games. Heads down, thumbs up.
Did you cheat? Did you look at people's
Yes.
shoes? Yeah.
Obviously.
Did you think that you were cracking the code and that you'd figured out something incredible when you did it, or did someone tell you that's what you need to do?
I kind of figured it out for
Yeah.
myself.
And did you? Yeah.
I think
When you
I figured it
realize
out
that
for myself.
when you realize that other people are looking at people's shoes as well, it's like, I'm not special.
No.
I really thought I'd done something there.
I would be able to figure it out by the squeeze sometimes as well. Oh, that's a sweaty squeeze. That was you. Like, do you know what I mean?
Let's go.
Alex, mate. I know you. I've seen you drop a pencil 14 times today. I remember there was one time, like, I was quite the romantic in primary school, you know.
Sorry.
I was. I never kissed a girl until I was in year 9, year 8, maybe year 8. I hadn't kissed a girl until year 8. But I had like 15 girlfriends. Bad, innit? Not 15, maybe like 10. But they weren't like proper girlfriends. They were just like a girl that'd be like, I fancy you. I'd be like, hey, I could be there for you.
Let's make it official.
Yeah, let's be boyfriend and girlfriend.
Right
then.
here, right
Yeah,
now.
let's tell people we're boyfriend and girlfriend. Let's do it. And then I'd be like, I don't think I want to do this anymore.
How long after?
2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Oh, right.
I was a 2-3 weeker because I was just a child and I didn't really understand what was happening. I was just friendly,
Yeah.
just like nice to everyone. And I think most of the boys in primary school are like, you smell, you're a girl.
Yeah.
Ugh, I'm gonna try and fight you. And I was like, nah, I could do plaits and that. My sister's hair, I've done my sister's hair and that. Yeah.
You're what Greg Heffley thinks he is.
Is this a Diary Wimpy Kid quote? Right.
Well, not a little reference.
No, I think I was just quite in touch with my feminine side as a child.
Fair.
You know, I was plaiting my little sister's hair when I was like 11.
I really want to be good at plaiting.
It's
braiding.
not easy. It's not easy.
Is it there? You got to go over the middle and then
Go over the middle and then go over the middle.
I'm
and
not.
go over the middle.
I haven't been great at it
It's not easy. It's pulling it tight. It's hard.
because then it just kind of goes.
Yeah. You get,
Yeah.
like a random bit in a random place.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I had loads of girlfriends when I was younger.
No, fair enough.
Yeah.
I remember. I think I was in year 2. There was a girl that was speaking to me on the apparatus.
Climbing apparatus.
It was like apparatus. There was like a slide. There was.
Why are you doing this voice?
I don't know because it feels.
Indoor apparatus.
No, this was outdoors.
So it was the playground.
Yeah.
You were on the climbing frame in the playground.
Yeah, well, there's different ways to frame it, but yes, that's where I was. And I remember we were at the top of it, and she held my hands. She said, "Are you mine?" I was like, "What? Are you mine?" Yes. You're mine.
Wow.
Wasn't until a few years later that I realised what she was saying.
Are you mine?
And we've not actually officially broke it off.
Oh my god, you've been cheating on her for years. Wow. What's her name?
Can we stop? I think I need to call somebody.
No, you don't. That's crazy. That is wild, though.
Are you mine?
Damn.
Yes.
Are you mine? Arctic Monkeys fan?
Are you asking me?
Are you mine? Doom, 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 doom. Are you mine? I can't stand Arctic Monkeys. I know we're making lots of segues here and going down many different routes.
It's the best bit. It's episode 10.
Arctic Monkeys get on my tits. Honestly, like, they're old songs, like, You Look Good on the Dance Floor, Are You Mine? You know, you got a few bangers there that were, like, in the charts. And then I was like, I'll go and listen to him. I'll go and listen to this new album that everyone's talking about. I had gravy on my breakfast, now I'm sleeping. Like, honestly, what? He'd literally just say, like, I think she needs me, but I need breakfast more. Like, oh, he's just a tall bag.
Maybe
Maybe he's not a tall bag.
to him.
I don't think he's a tall bag.
What's
I think
his
they're a
name?
very talented band.
Is it Matty Healy? No, that's
No, that's
1975.
1975.
Ah,
He's proper up north. He's from Yorkshire.
I can't remember.
And
There's someone I know that will be
and-
listening to this.
they'll be fuming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, mate.
Well, it's my opinion.
Thanks for listening.
But no, I think
Appreciate
I've got to remember the name now. But yeah, I think very talented.
Brendan Urie.
That's Panic at the Disco.
I'm just putting my names.
Well, I've really forgotten the name of this person.
Tom Holland.
No, that's Spider-Man. Anyways, Arctic Monkeys, yeah. I just some of their songs, like their older stuff, which is quality.
Mm.
And then I think everyone kind of agrees on this kind of trend of like, I've got broccoli in my fridge. I'm a silver rider. And I'm northern as fuck. Listen, I love a northern voice in music. I do.
Mm-hmm.
I think it adds something. I think it adds like a level of, oh, this is a different cadence.
Mm-hmm.
But say something. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, when you hear rappers, and like, Kodak Black's one of them. I think Kodak Black's got some good tunes.
Yeah.
But every now and then he's like, I was in a farting. Sometimes I'll be going out and sometimes I'll be farting. She ain't ready for my smelly fart. She just a fart. Like, he's just like, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that was my problem with Travis Scott's new album.
Right.
Sounds pretty good.
He's just not saying anything.
No.
Hmm.
Not like I do really like the sound, but
That's why I love Mac Miller so much. That's why I love Frank Ocean. That's why I love Tyler the Creator.
Andre 3000.
Andre 3000. Since you've been gone, I've been having withdrawals. You were such a habit to call. I ain't myself at all. I had to tell myself no. She better with some fella with a regular job. What?
He's good.
Ah,
He's the goat.
maybe.
We were having this conversation. I think he, and it,
He's up there. He's
maybe
up
the
there.
obsession of the week is actually just his flute.
Yeah. He's got a few albums. Outkast have got a few albums that just hit the spot. Right, let's not put off the audio listeners, shall we? But it's episode 10.
Yeah.
And we decided that episode 10 we were going to ask for people to send in their would you rathers.
Yeah, we've had quite a few people since it started being like, "Oh, I want to come on. I want to come on the podcast."
Yeah.
Which at the minute,
It's not doable.
no, we genuinely don't have the equipment or the money to get the equipment to get another mic and an interface.
No.
So we think this is the way to make that happen. We trialed it last week with
Yeah.
Jude with his.
Shout out.
Should we play their other questions?
Have you got there? Did you get those?
Did you not get them?
I don't think
Oh,
I did.
right. We'll do them as well then. We'll do them
Okay.
as well.
Okay.
And I'll
Well, if you want to, we could do that one after the break. If you if you need to get your phone and get that all sorted.
Yeah.
'Cause
You've
I've
got these ones
I've got
ready.
these ones ready
go.
on Rumble. But yeah, episode 10. So what we did is we opened up the idea of kind of getting some people to send in some would you rathers.
Mhm.
And yeah, like we've got quite a few in. I haven't listened to all of them because you said not to listen to them.
Yeah, I feel like because you've heard a few, I've heard these other ones that we'll
Right.
go over. It'd be nice to come into some completely fresh.
Yeah, for true. So I haven't heard this one
But
yet.
it also means we've not vetted them,
Yeah,
so there might be a cut.
there might
very
be some
abruptly.
editing here, yeah.
Yeah. Take it away.
Okay, so this one, first one, is Katie,
Sure.
number one fan, I'm pretty sure.
Pretty much.
Number one supporter of the podcast.
Katie's all over the pod.
Shout out Katie. Do you know what I mean? Shout out Katie.
Facts.
Anyways, Katie, here is your would you rather, and here it goes.
Have you heard this one?
Right, I'm
No. Right,
Yeah.
ready?
Sorry. Yeah, I'm ready.
gonna try and make it quick. I know it's not a would you rather, but if you could have one channel, say there are no streaming services at all, if you could have one channel to watch, what would it be? I'm talking, you get BBC One and nothing else. You get ITV and nothing else. You get Channel 4 and nothing else. What would it be and why?
Oh, that's a good question. So, she's also added on there that Netflix, Disney Plus, and YouTube do not exist.
So we're
So this is
on a
us.
channel.
This is our entertainment comes from one channel.
I'm gonna say E4.
I was thinking E4. E4 came up. I think I'd hate Friends.
Have they got that on there?
I think that's on there a lot. But How I Met Your Mother's on there a lot. Big Bang Theory's on there a lot. A lot of
I'm pretty sure they. I mean, would they have In-Betweeners?
at night time. Yep. In the evening.
In the Night Garden? Did you?
No.
Oh,
In the evening.
that's
E4.
a deal breaker.
I don't watch TV anymore.
Mm.
I haven't really watched TV since I was about 17,
Yeah.
18. Like I've cut off from tuning into normal TV.
Mm.
Occasionally, I'll go and find something on an iPlayer or a Watchback, and maybe I'll tune into something.
One's just hit me. Sorry.
Okay, no, go.
I didn't want to interrupt you.
No.
They're just Discovery. I think it's called Discovery Plus.
Okay.
There was, oh my word, I did a little tour once I'd graduated drama school of this theatre and education play, and in the hotel rooms I would watch Discovery Plus because there was this show called Alaskan Bush People. This family in Alaska, believe it or not, although they did go to Washington, I believe, by the end. Just the premise is they just live off the land. They make the house, they live in it. Well, the episode I saw, they went to a lake because they were asked by like the mayor to clean it up, and there was just a wooden shack in the middle of the lake, and they went, "Oh, we'll have that." They whack it, like they get it lifted up as the tide's coming in, drag it back 4 hours on their boat. Incredible show. I'm watching that because I want to see how it ends.
That's your cup of tea, that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. Alaskan Bush People.
Fuck, that's a great answer. Do you know what I'm leaning towards? I'm leaning towards like a BT Sport one or a Sky Sports one.
I didn't even think of that.
Just because I'm thinking like variation. I'm thinking you're getting big matches, you're getting big football games, you can get into sports. There'll be a random sport on at like 2 p.m.
Sky Sports main event.
You know what? I'd watch that. WWE will be on late at night. That
Formula
means it means I won't miss WWE, so I wouldn't be able to watch YouTube or anything. I'd be able to tune into wrestling, which I really enjoy watching. So that would be tempting, considering how much I like to consume that.
What's wrestling on?
I think it's on BT or Sky, but
Okay.
I stream it personally. I've got the network and stuff, so I'll use the network for pay-per-views.
But we don't have
But that doesn't exist, so I won't
We
be able
don't
to
have
watch pay-per-views. Oh, do you know what I'm leaning towards as well? And this is going to sound brazy. Back in the day, CITV.
Isn't that gone?
Yeah. But that's what I choose. Bring that bad boy back. My Parents Are Aliens, Art Attacks. That might have been CBBC, actually. Anyways.
That was the very, very first thing we spoke about. Or something very similar.
It was.
on the
First
podcast.
sentence.
It was about me being a Disney Channel kid and you preferred... grow up.
Me grow up?
Wizards of A Waverly Place?
Me grow up.
Wizards of A Waverly Place?
I should grow up. I was watching Ed and Oucho riff off, like having a normal time live on television while you were there watching Zack and Cody in a fake hotel.
Yeah, well, this week, I'm sure you've seen the news, their reservations been ready.
Oh, yeah, because they booked a table and it wasn't ready until...
Zack and Cody, Wizards of Waverly Place.
A Waverly Place.
Good luck, Charlie. So good. They're all just...
Dead. My Parents Are Aliens. Well, I can't even remember anymore now because my brain's just gone
Austin
blank.
and Ali. I based my dress sense off that guy. I turned up to the Year 6 disco wearing a blazer and a t-shirt because he did it in episode 2.
I respect that.
And I learnt the song.
Oh, I don't know what Austin and Ali is.
Uh,
I've seen some of the Disney Channel films.
You ever seen Lemonade Mouth?
No.
Genuinely?
Yep.
Solid.
To wrap up on the question that Katie sent us, I think I'm going E4 or Sky Sports or like BT Sport.
I'm taking Discovery Plus so I can get fully caught up with Alaskan Bush People.
USA Network, sod it.
What's
I
on
don't
that?
know. Raw on Mondays, which is wrestling, and a whole bunch of TV shows that I've never seen before.
You're just trying to get out there.
Yeah, I'm gonna hate it. I don't know now. That's a really tough question.
What's keeping up with the Kardashians on?
Oh my lord, Fox Network, obviously.
Fox also has The Simpsons.
No. Fox Network is like the one, bro. I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot of politics within American media TV channels, isn't there?
Yes.
Like right wing, left wing. And we don't talk
you got
about
Mo Salah, you got Jack Grealish, you got Phil Foden.
Right. Nice.
Thanks.
Should we do another one or should we go for a break? 30 minutes.
I think it's probably a little bit closer to maybe 28, just because aren't we had a little, just trying to sort out the sound.
Okay. Do you want to go for one more question then, or should we go and wait after the break?
Let's do one more.
One more. Okay. This one's from my girlfriend.
From who, sorry?
My girlfriend. I have a girlfriend.
Sorry, wait, what?
I'll put your hand away from the camera. Yes, I have a girlfriend and a boyfriend. You, Cameron. She knows. She knows.
Sweet.
Okay, so the question is, would you rather always be underdressed or always be overdressed? Now, this stems from the idea of, would you rather have to wear a suit to the gym every time you went, or on your wedding day, you roll up in trackies?
Are we very, very over and very, very underdressed either way?
See, this is we haven't got the. This is where we have
Am
to
I
kind of,
going to the gym in a suit?
at least smart trousers, smart shoes, and a shirt minimum.
I'm going to go overdressed.
Underdressed.
I've always thought that.
So pajamas no longer exist.
Okay. You ever slept in jeans before?
A lot.
It's unbelievable.
It's not great.
Oh, I genuinely, I'm like, actually, this is cozy. It's like a little weighted blanket for your legs.
I wake up annoyed. I never fall asleep in jeans on purpose.
Oh, see, I genuinely, you know, people, you know, it's like, I do a little nighttime routine. I do my skincare, maybe get my hair back out my face, pop some jeans on, go to bed.
That's gas. You're lying. Because you will. This will be the weirdest thing you've ever said online. You could say something that would be like close to the cancelable line, right? And people will let you slide. You'll make a joke about a topic that you have no right to be talking about, and people will be like, "Whoa, Cameron," and let it slide. You tell people you put jeans on before you go to bed, and they will come for you, man. Do you or do you not wear jeans to bed on purpose? Have you once?
Maybe.
Do you know what it is? I know you've done it once. I know you've done it once on purpose.
I genuinely find it cozy.
Oh my god. Okay. So you're wearing jeans to bed and a suit to the gym, or I'm trying to veer away from the jeans on purpose. I've done it by accident.
I'm doing it tonight, mate. Let's go.
Let's go. Okay, right. Let's stay on the question. So my girlfriend Danny has asked, would you rather be overdressed all the time or underdressed all the time? So let's add some more layers to it. Let's level this. So your wedding day, you're rocking up in shorts and t-shirt. Everyone else is full suit, wedding dress. Funerals, business meetings, you're underdressed. Overdressed, you're chilling around the house. You're going to the gym. You're going for a run. You're meeting someone to like do something. I don't know. Every situation you've got to be overdressed.
That also means if you're always overdressed, that you're overdressed even for your wedding, even for a funeral. And what does that entail?
I think the question was more like
no, but like if we really take it literally,
yeah.
And if it's underdressed, like you're having a slumber party,
naked,
as we all do,
naked.
I guess.
Yeah, that's really underdressed.
But then overdressed for a wedding is
like a peacock.
Yeah, like that sort of thing.
I think the question was like, you can get away with not being overdressed on the overdressed days.
Okay.
Because you're set for that, and you're not underdressed on the underdressed days. So say you picked underdressed when you go to the gym,
you're fine.
You're cool. You're just kind of wearing like a dirty.
But not for a job interview. I'm taking over.
I am.
Yeah.
I am as well. Just because I think that's more of a world that I'd like to. I think I could. I've been to the gym in smart shoes. I accidentally forgot to take my trainers with me once and ended up chucking out a whole workout.
Also means you're showing up to auditions in a suit. It's quite funny. I know someone that did that. They went to their drama school auditions in a full suit.
Fuck it.
That's such a funny story.
It's embarrassing though, because they're all in trackies, aren't they? And socks.
Because
they've got to,
You've got to be able to move. You've got to be.
Can
free.
you show me how you can move your left tibia over up your? Yeah. So you're going for overdressed?
I'm going for over.
Me too. I think that's the end of the first half.
That's a good little spot.
Peace. Back.
Thank you for the submissions, you two, is what I was going to say.
Yeah, thank you for the submissions.
We'll
be back.
We'll catch you after the break.
Back.
Which for you is going to be like 3 seconds, but for us will be a couple of minutes.
2, 3. What are you scrambling on?
Banana. This is the second one I've had.
2 in 1 sitting.
They are just good.
Why do you like bananas?
Because they taste nice.
Is that it?
Fruit?
No phallic reasons.
No.
He said that so firmly. I was expecting you to be disappointed and be like, no, Carl, grow up. But you didn't. You went, no. What did you tell me about bananas the other day? You said some like interesting fact about bananas. I think I was buying a beer.
Bananas have the same alcohol percentage as a non-alcoholic beer.
Sorry,
a bit of banana.
No.
Let me try again.
One more time.
Bananas have the same alcohol content as a non-alcoholic beer. I learned that at a pub quiz that I go to, and one week they didn't have the quiz, so they found a random one which was all about beer.
Oh.
And as a man that doesn't drink, that was very tough. I just wrote Brewdog for half the answers.
I'm quite good at beer.
It was right once.
Got a decent beer knowledge.
But this week at the quiz, sorry,
Fuck.
I'm just all over it today.
Chill out, man.
The bananas, brain food. The picture round this week was US presidents. I tore that up. Teddy Roosevelt,
Teddy Roosevelt, isn't it?
as well as Franklin D. Roosevelt, John F. Kennedy, the ones you know, Abraham Lincoln, Woodrow Wilson. I had them all. I just had it. 10 out of 10.
I don't know none of them. I know Abe Lincoln, George Washington.
Abe Lincoln.
Yeah, Abe.
Lincoln Park.
Yeah, Abe Lincoln.
Nice.
Is that not right?
Yeah, Abraham Lincoln. Honest Abe.
Lincoln.
Lincoln. Yeah.
Lincoln.
Lincoln.
I apologise. It's not Lincoln. Lincoln.
It's not Lincoln very well in your head, is it?
Oh shit.
Would you like to get back to
the cut on my
couple
face?
You want to talk about it?
It's just there, isn't it? A little cut on my face. I'm going to give you 3 options of what happened. I'm going to give you 3 options.
Is one true? Or are they all...
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe one of them's true.
I'm ready.
My friend owns a Japanese Akita.
Ooh.
I tried to eat one of its biscuits, and it hit me in the face.
It just smacked you with its paw.
We were play fighting afterwards, but I went and pretended to eat his biscuits. Actually ate one of the biscuits, and it smacked me.
Tastes good?
I've had them before.
You have had them before?
Mm-hmm.
So you're just used to them?
Yeah. Just had a tiny
It's
bite.
like, would I lie to you? Okay.
Okay. Second one. I was wrestling. Right.
With a Japanese Akita?
I was wrestling with 2 people. One of them 130 kilos, one of them 70 kilos. And this is all that happened.
So you were wrestling with 200 kilograms.
And you should see what happened to them.
You should have seen the other guys.
And this is all that happened.
Right.
Third option. Opened a bottle of champagne at work and it fired into my face.
Expensive bottle?
No. Just like.
How did you... Were you twist it, or was it...
No, usually I'd put my hand
You
over the
strike
top.
it.
Like, when you do it, there's a way of doing it silently. And I can do it silently, right?
Is that what you just like...
But I just rushed it. I
And
just rushed it. I'd open. It was like the 4th one I'd open in 5-minute period
Right.
for like toast drinks.
So you're saying you've either wrestled with a dog...
No,
Wrestled
the
with-
dog. I ate its food and it was angry. It didn't like mean to hurt me, but it was like "Rah," play fighting.
A dog
and
has
a
scrapped
Akita as
you.
well, like a proper
Yeah.
Japanese fighting dog. Yeah.
A dog has scrapped you.
Yeah.
2 people have scrapped you.
Yep.
Or a
bottle.
cork has scrapped you.
Oh, it's kind of obvious. Should we do another? Would you rather?
Let's. Would you like to go to mine, or would you like to bring out...
I'd
Go
tell
to
you
one of
what,
yours. You've got a
let's go
couple,
to one of
haven't
mine.
you? Yeah,
Let's go
yeah.
to one of mine. So we had a submission from a friend of mine called Tiernan.
Okay.
You know Tiernan.
I do know Tiernan.
Tiernan was the assistant director on that show we did together. Tiernan also responsible for my first ever stand-up comedy gig. He inspired me to do it. He was like,
Nice.
you got to do it, man.
Okay.
You got to do it.
And he's the... doesn't he have jokes about koalas?
Oh, his
I remember you
koala
saying that
bit.
a few
Yeah, I don't think
weeks
he's ever
ago.
redone it. I don't think he's ever redone it. It wasn't his finest, but the concept was amazing.
Okay.
Like when he did it, it was funny because he was like, it was the first time he'd done it.
Yeah.
Trying out some new bits, and the concept was hilarious, but he just kept on. We won't go into it.
What, was he just making himself laugh?
It was making me laugh more than anyone else in the room.
Okay.
It was right up my street. It was about koalas having chlamydia.
Yes, I
And they
remember.
also have the same fingerprints as humans.
Yes.
And he had a very, very funny bit on it. I think he could very easily rework it and go and run that in big venues.
Fair.
For sure. Because it's just a very funny concept. But Tiernan's also been actually, just to shout out Tiernan for a second, he's actually got his own little drama club now.
Act Up.
Yeah, Act Up Drama Club on Instagram. I've just got it up here, just so I definitely don't get it wrong. Act Up Drama Club. I think it's in London. So if you're interested in going in a little,
Take a little-
it's a drama club. It's not like a class. It's kind of like having fun and
Peruse the Instagram. See if it tickles your fancy.
Act Up Drama Club. Check them out on Instagram.
Is it at Act Up Drama
Yep,
Club?
at Act Up Drama Club.
Bosh.
Right, and here is Tiernan's Would You Rather for us today. Thank you, Tiernan.
Here's a Would You Rather for you. Would you rather do a 10-minute stand-up comedy gig and have no one laugh the whole time, or spend 10 hours typing up a masterpiece only for your computer to crash and lose it all?
Ooh, okay.
I've pretty much done that second one.
I've done both of them. So the second one is what? So you do a big piece of writing that you're very proud of, and you lose it for 10 hours of work. Which is, that's going
to be soul crushing, but
10 minutes where no one laughs.
It's soul crushing to you. No one else has to know about that. No one has seen you do that and then lose it. Whereas you're in a full room of people watching you bomb.
Well done for knowing the lingo.
Linguo.
Yeah. Duo.
Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Da. You know what? It's tough. I think I'm going for the 10-minute set, you know.
I think I am too, because I have heard. I listened to a couple of comedians, and they say that, those ones when it's terrible are actually some of the best ones for making you better.
Yeah.
So I'd rather that than 10 hours of painstaking. My cat's meowing outside. He's had his food. He wants to come back to lay on the bed.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to bomb in a comedy club. I wouldn't want that, because I'd literally be thinking about like watching their faces. I'd remember the moments where I said things. I'd live in that moment. Imagine it was filmed and you went home and watched it.
You seen Joker
Yeah.
When
I think I could. That's a really good question.
I'm going for that 10 minutes. It would haunt me, but maybe I would then have a prolific career in stand-up, because I've not done it before. You have.
Do you reckon you do it?
I don't think I've got enough bits. I don't have enough bits. Is that? I don't have.
You don't have. Well, you don't need bits.
I don't know.
They come from kind of just trying out weird things.
Yeah, true.
I stood in front of them and spoke about my rabbit.
Thumper.
You weren't there for it, did you? Were you there for it?
I was there for Thumper.
When I
T silent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was brazy. I'd never written that down. It wasn't a bit. It was because Manveer said, I reckon you should talk about the rabbit that you had that ended up having a disability and not being able to walk and still trying to shag.
That was from episode 1. We've spoken about that, haven't we?
We barely touched on Thumper,
Because I said I wanted to have rabbits.
Every time we've spoken about Thumper, we've moved on.
Is now the time to...
Right, my final answer for the question is yes, I'd do the 10-minute set. And I'd bomb, and I'd probably then be more inspired to do more comedy.
Nice. When I had to write my dissertation, my laptop it was water damaged, so it would just turn off randomly. So I've had that second one happen quite a bit.
That sounds brutal.
Not 10 hours, but I would... So annoying.
That sounds brutal.
I turn it...
I can imagine.
No,
I hate
that was
writing
annoying.
anyway.
Annoying.
So, Thumper.
Thumper.
So,
Thumpy.
one day my mum come home with a rabbit.
You
Well, my
got a little-
dad. A little eye bogey.
Yeah.
So my dad came home with a rabbit. Essentially what happened is... Have I got rid of it?
Yeah.
Essentially what's happened is my mum's walked into a pet shop. There's a massive cage of rabbits.
Mhm.
They're all like being rabbits, all of that. And then there's a tiny little box next to the enclosure with a little glass front on it. Mum leans down and looks in it, and there's this little tiny little bunny, with floppy ears.
Yeah.
Right, I was looking up at it. And next to it says, "Hi, my name's Biscuit. I have a disease. I can't be with other rabbits. I need to be alone. Hopefully I'll find a home one day." And my mum was like, what the fuck is this rabbit doing in this box? Very emotional, right? My dad walks away. Mum walks away. Dad buys the rabbit. they take home.
Oh my god, you bought me the rabbit.
They bought the rabbit. Oh, you bought the rabbit for
What's
me?
the disease? Sorry.
I can't remember. I can't remember what it was called, but it basically means that you can't really have it around other pets because it's a thing they're born with, a genetic disorder. That if you pass it on, then the kids of that mixed animal will have this genetic disorder. It makes their life very difficult at the start.
Right.
Can't remember what it's called, but it's very contagious for other rabbits. Right. So we take him home. He has a frivolous indoor rabbit life. You know, he runs about, jumps about, does all sorts of bits and bobs. Is that Hamilton? It's Hamilton. We're having all of the guests today.
He had rabbit and he was
Yeah,
hungry.
he had the word rabbit. So they took him home. He had a lovely life. And then he started to grow up. He was no longer a tiny rabbit. He was now like a teenager rabbit, right? He'd make the cutest noises. He'd kind of grunt at you. He'd go on his back legs and go. He would. He'd go on his back legs and go. And I was like, I thought rabbits didn't make noise, yeah. But I've got videos of this. I can send these and put them in if you want me to. He'd go on his back legs and be like. I was like, what does that mean? And then he'd run around me in circles. It turns out if they run around you in circles, they think that they own you.
Right.
So I started running around him in circles, telling him he's boss.
Yeah.
Right. Very funny. Like he'd be like, run around in circles, I'd be like, and I'd run around him, right. And he started trying to shag my feet. I was looking after him.
So that took a turn.
No, because this is when we knew something was wrong. So my family went away and they started trying to shag my feet. I was like, whoa, 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 Thumper, because we renamed him Thumper. He just wanted action at all times. Yeah, I'm not having none of it. So I kept on like every time he did, I'd be like, ah, and he'd run back in his cage, and then he'd be like, and you just hear him like just angry, right? And he'd be annoyed. A very smart rabbit. Like communicative, would speak to you, look you in the eyes. Right? I thought rabbits had no brain.
Right.
I thought they were just like, do you know what I mean? But this rabbit was like personality to high hell. I love this kid. Anyways,
Yeah.
I love this kid. One day, I come around to my dad's house and my mum's bought him a fluffy penguin, like a toy.
I just know where it's going.
And I was like, "What's that for?" And I was like, "Well, he keeps on trying to fornicate with different parts of our anatomies." I'm like, "Okay, Mum, what's the penguin for?" She went, "Well," and I literally look over, and as if he's heard what we're talking about, he is rifling the face of this penguin. Right? He'd put this penguin in different positions. He'd flip over the penguin. He'd bend over the penguin. He'd put the penguin so it was like resting against the side of the cage so we could get a different angle on it. He was a fucking pervert, but I loved him. But like, I couldn't look him in the eyes anymore, right? Because I'm just watching him beat like 7 times a day, watching him fucking have a wank with a teddy bear. And essentially, what's happened is, like, this teddy bear's just got crusty over time. Like, no one's wanted to take it out of the cage, so he's having like 8 or 9 fucks a day, right? he's rifling them out.
Rifling is such a bad
Yeah, but
word.
you'd get him excited, and he'd go, and he'd leave you. He was like, I don't want to talk to you anymore. I've got my missus in there. I don't know how long until she has to go back home or whatever.
Oh.
And he would just go for it. And then one day he just lost his kind of like control of his back legs and became a disabled rabbit. It was very sad. Like, he couldn't walk, but he still tried to fuck his penguin. He crawled over to the penguin and just started like, and he'd just get like one hump and then he'd just roll over and he'd be on his back. He'd be like, oh, this is so depressing. He gave up on it and he stopped when he could stop fucking the penguin. It was really sad. But yeah, Thumper, with a T silent. What else can I say about Thumper? Oh, the noise that rabbits make when they come. They scream.
Right.
I've told you about this. They jump up in the air, curl into a ball and go, and they spasm. It's mental, Cameron. I've got videos. I can show you. I've technically got rabbit porn on my phone. Rabbits male solo videos on my phone. Anyways, yeah. Because I can't tell people this and then they'll be like, no, they don't. I'll be like, I think I might have deleted them now. But he'd jump off. He'd kind of jump off of the penguin, land on his side and go, right? Like, and every time we'd panic, we'd be like, fuck, he's dead. He's having a heart attack. And then he'd be like, that was a good one. So yeah, there you go. That's Thumper. Should we get another
cigarette?
Yeah, that was that for you, baby.
Did you? Yeah.
Did you? Penguin's just like. Thumper's like, damn, I'm good. I'm gonna go get some kale. You want anything, baby? Drinking the water bottle. Oh, I've set you off there, haven't I?
You really have.
Should we get another one up, shall we? Should we get another? Would you rather?
Oh, good.
Not a rabbit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go for it.
Right, I think we've got a couple more. Where else have we got one?
I've got mine if you need.
Well, let's go.
You've got a.
I've got a. Yeah, I've got
Yeah.
a hypothetical. Have you got? Would you rather? Have you?
Go for the hypothetical.
Yeah,
We'll
we'll go for the
get it quicker.
hypothetical. No worries, no worries. Because that seems to have set you off a little bit
Ah,
there.
that's got me giggling.
Has it? So this one's quite a long one.
You got it.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
it's like a minute and a half.
Is it all in one part?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm ready. Who's it
Should
from?
we listen to it all? So this is also one of our most listened listeners.
Really?
Yeah. So this is Hannah's partner, husband, Simon. I can't remember what he said. He wants to be anonymous.
We can.
I don't
bleep
think he
it.
cares.
We'll ask him.
No, I don't think he cares.
I didn't know he listened to it.
Yeah, he loves it. Talks to me about it every week. Yes, Simon.
Appreciate
Come
you.
on, lad. Right. Here is Simon's hypothetical.
I'm
Now,
ready.
He
You've heard to this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'll pre-warn you now. He's got all the answers, mate.
Okay.
He's got all of the thoughts. You know how I'm like, we'll ask each other questions.
Yeah.
We'll have no questions after this.
Okay.
Okay, so not really a would you rather, but would you, if you had the ability, you could go back in time, and I suppose you could range this out to which historical madman figure who caused a whole lot of shit would you kill? And me and my friend, we were talking about, if you could go back in time, would you kill a baby Hitler if you just happened to walk past and you knew instantly that's Hitler, that's what this child is going to be and what this child is going to create will completely change the world and kill millions of innocent people. But no one except for you knows that this child is about to commit these atrocities in later life. So the question is, would you kill a child knowing that their future is going to be what their future is going to be? Because no one else would know what you know, and all they see is you killing a child, and no one else would ever know what the future of that child is going to be. So do you put yourself in that position where you would get, well, imprisoned, probably put against a wall in that day and age as well, and shot? Would you do it knowing what would happen, and considering where we are now in the 21st century and everything that we've learned from it and things like that? Would you do it, or would you let history play out and it happens and we are where we are today?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like the
Genghis Khan, baby, getting absolutely volleyed over a fence, mate.
You reckon?
Half the population would be gone. No, I don't know. Genghis Khan was a bastard, though. Proper. I think he killed like 70 to 80 million people.
Mental.
Compared to like, I think it was around 12 million that Hitler was responsible for the death of. 60 million is Stalin, I think. I remember reading the facts of like who killed the most people. It was like Pol Pot's, Genghis Khan, Stalin, and then it's Hitler.
Paul Pogba.
No. Well, Graham Souness would probably try and convince you that he has, wouldn't he?
Where's Paul Pogba?
Hey, Pogba's, yeah.
No, that's like the do you know the train track one?
Oh,
It's the similar.
I don't know. It's a bit different because it's you.
Yeah.
It's you on the line. It's a tricky one. It's a tricky one because you know what it is. It's like it's the butterfly effect, isn't it? You just don't know what would happen if you went back and changed any part of history, good
Yeah.
or bad. You could go back and prevent almost. Well, it's not the whole of World War II. Was Hitler responsible for the start of World War II?
Yeah, he invaded Poland.
That was him. It
September.
was all him, right?
1939.
Cool. So that was his doing completely. So it would be World War II. It would be the Holocaust, obviously very, very bad. These are the things that you could prevent.
Cheers for pointing that one out.
Right, just to remind you. But if there wasn't that Second World War then, when would it have happened? And who would have won? And who would have been the It's wild.
You just don't know.
It's wild to think of because there was obviously like it's a mad one. Rather not.
I have to play the rather not.
You're gonna play the rather not.
It's been a question that's been around for decades, and you just can't.
I'd rather not answer.
Yeah.
There you go, Simon. You are responsible for one of the first, if not the first, official rather nots on the Rather Not podcast. I'd rather not. I'd rather not think about it. If given the opportunity.
You just don't know.
I don't think I'd have the minerals. I wouldn't have the minerals. I couldn't even do it if I wanted to. Just because of being a pussy, I think.
And you'd have to kill a person.
Yeah, a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I couldn't do that. I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Not getting involved. Not getting involved. Actually, I'm answering it. I'm not doing it. I'm
Fair.
not killing baby Hitler.
Next one.
Next one.
This one is from. Remember Jude from last episode? He's back with more.
Right.
And he's got his siblings involved too.
Oh.
So,
Full squad?
I've actually got 3 would you rather's. It's going to be about a minute and a half.
Are they going to be good ones, do you
We'll-
reckon?
I can't. Of course they are.
They are going to be good ones.
You ready?
We've got to take them seriously no matter what whether
100%.
they make sense or not.
100%.
These are people under the age of 9.
9 and under.
9 and under.
Yep.
So they're going to vary in age.
Yep.
So we've got to take these seriously. Okay, cool. Serious faces?
Sorry to bother you, Cameron. Jude obviously is very much into the podcast. Jude?
Can I go another would you rather question? Would you rather go to so you're stuck in a cave and the cave door is sealed by a huge rock? Would you rather there's some bear in the building?
I think I have heard this. I think I did get said this. Right. Serious faces. Oh, Jude, you're about to be famous, buddy. Okay. Okay. Jude's about to
run it back. I'll run it back.
Jude's about to make us some money, man.
Ready? You ready?
Stuck in a cave and the cave door is sealed by a huge rock. Would you rather there's some bear in the building?
Baby.
In the cave. So would you rather eat the nuts from the bear poo or starve to death? Thank you. I hope you've been doing your program. Bye bye.
Right. Question 1. I'm taking them nuts out of that poo.
It's take
Death?
the nuts out of some bear poo or die.
It's so funny to think about bear poo, though, isn't it? How big is that poo? That's a big turd, bruv.
And you're just going through there. Oh, that'll do. Yeah. Oh,
You're stuck in a cave.
you're stuck in a cave.
Cave door's closed. Somehow, there's still a bear. With
That's had a
poo.
recent bowel movement. Very funny.
Fecal nuts.
I think we're both in agreement on that one.
Oh, I'm eating them nuts.
You've
I'm
got
eating the
to.
nuts. I'm eating the nuts because what else have you got
You ready
to
for
do?
the next one?
So no. That's a great question, though, Jude. It's a good
Absolutely.
question. It's a good
Thank
question.
you once again.
Thank you,
I
Jude.
believe this next one is from Seren.
Seren, okay.
Ready?
Yep.
Right, Saren, you wanted to speak to Cameron and Carl.
Okay. So you're stuck in a tree. Would you rather jump out of the tree or would you stay up there and probably die? Oh no, don't go in the water.
Whoa. Okay.
You're
so,
stuck in a tree. Would you rather jump out of the tree or stay up there and die?
How high is this tree?
I mean, when the other option is you stay up there and die, I think you have to just go for it.
Yeah, but she said probably die.
True.
So what she's saying is, would you rather jump and try your luck or stay up there and wait for help? I'm jumping and trying my luck. Fresh legs. Oh, I don't know, actually. I reckon I could squish a tube. I reckon I could jump out your bedroom window and be fine. Like, genuinely. I reckon I could open that window right now. If something was happening in here, our lives are at risk. Seren's walked in with a machete. I'm landed in your garden.
Fair enough.
And I'm rolling. And I might have broken an ankle. Maybe a tibula. I think that's what it's called.
Tibia.
Tibia. No, fibula. Fibia. No,
Fibu-
fibia.
Fibula. Tibia.
I broke my fibula. I think it's fibia. And tibula. It's tibula and fibia. It's fibia.
Let's check it.
Because I broke my fibia.
I think it's right. So just to clarify,
Fibia,
I'm saying it's
tibia.
I'm saying it's tibula. No, wait. You said it was.
Fibula.
You said it was fibia and tibula.
No, I said it's fibula.
And
No,
tibia.
fibia is a fibia and tibula. Because I broke my fibula.
Fibula,
Fibia.
tibia. No, it's tibia. I'm saying it's tibia and fibula.
Should we
Right.
check after? Or should we
I want
keep
to check it now because
Okay, so yeah, I'm jumping at you with maybe breaking a shin bone or an ankle, but I think I'm landing that. So I think I could jump out of a tree. I think I'm much more likely to. No, actually, I could go a few days without food as well.
just say again.
Fibula and tibia.
That's what I said.
Yeah, no, I switched it around.
That's what it
I
is.
switched it around. It is fibula and tibia.
You've gassed at me like crazy. I didn't know which one was mine.
Yeah.
You ready for the last one?
Yeah. Okay, so we both jumping out of the tree, or are you staying?
I got to risk it. I got to go for the tree.
Cool.
The jump. I mean.
Yeah.
obviously.
This one's gonna be interesting.
Hello or something though at the start.
Hello. So would you rather question, Nala? If you would you rather a cloud? Would you jump off the cloud or hug?
Jump off a cloud or hug a cloud.
Oh.
Or
Morbid
So
from all three.
It's a three-parter. Would you rather?
So it's
Or
the three people
options.
rather. So it's basically death or do the thing that we've suggested.
Would you rather jump out of the cloud, hug the cloud, or die? Tricky.
See, is the jumping out of the cloud safe then? Am I going to be safe after jumping out of the cloud? Because if so, kind of want to jump out of the cloud. Pretty view.
Hugging a cloud though.
Yeah, but it's literally
Cozy.
water
Be like
vapor.
a little weighted blanket.
It's not going to be cozy. It's literally ice cold water vapor.
Can't be ice cold, otherwise it'd be frozen.
Technically.
Don't you start, knock you out clean. I'm hugging the cloud. What?
Just nothing. Just reminded me of someone. The voice you were doing. I'll tell you later.
Right.
Like the exact sentence and words. I'll tell you later.
Okay.
Okay. I'm jumping out of the cloud.
I'm hugging it.
It's freezing cold.
Mate, you're gonna... I'm sorry.
Do you want us to live in Nyla's world for a second?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm hugging the cloud. Because it's going to be soft and fluffy and warm. And maybe shaped like an antelope. Back to reality.
There goes gravity. Your ankles, your knees. That's a lot worse than jumping out of a tree.
What's happening when you're hugging it? Is it sustaining your weight, is it, Cameron? The cloud?
So are you saying the options are death, death, and death?
Yes. Hug a cloud, jump out of a cloud, or die?
Well, I'm going to hug onto it just for that extra
What am I
moment.
wearing during this cloud hugging?
Probably not a parachute. Are you overdressed or underdressed?
Well, it's been a good little episode,
It
isn't it?
has
Have we
been.
missed anyone's Would You Rathers?
There were a couple of quick fire ones. There
Okay.
was, would you rather, this is from Callum,
Oh, yeah.
would you rather be in,
A GTA crew
yeah,
or a wizard in Harry Potter?
easy,
Wizard in Harry Potter.
obviously.
Every time. Callum,
If you could make as much money from a GTA crew, you could just say Accio Gold.
yeah. But the thing
Accio
is
money.
with the GTA crew is it's your morals.
Yeah, and you could probably die.
Yeah.
Well, all of these ones
But do you respawn? Is it GTA World? Are you then in a video game?
can respawn in Harry Potter to make you a ghost.
Moaning Myrtle. You could, if you die down there, you could share my toilet.
Yeah.
You know that really well. Oh, man.
What can I say? Yeah. Do you want to touch on anything else? It's November, of course.
Men's Mental Health Month.
I'd quite like just bringing it in a little bit, just to end.
Yeah.
You've been out. I don't know. What is there anything you want to?
Yeah. To be fair, I was just kind of evaluating things that have made me feel better, and I wanted to kind of do a little question or to each other, like, what are the weird things that make you feel better? What, like, not necessarily weird, but like, what things do you do when you're stressed that kind of help out?
There's a song that we know. Yep. David Darling and the Wooloo Banan. Lugu Lugu Carnibe.
Yeah, spell Lugu.
Kanibe.
Yeah, what a tune.
Taiwan.
Taiwanese little
Taiwanese jungle. David Darling goes there with a cello, and just it's lovely.
It's a beautiful song.
I don't know. That song just makes me feel like everything's going to be okay.
Yeah.
Even if it's not at the minute.
Same with me and Himi no Lilo from Lilo and Stitch and
Nice.
Hawaiian Roller Coaster Ride.
Nice.
Same two songs. Do you remember during the show runs I'd have headphones on and I'd just be
That.
dancing in the middle of the room?
Yeah.
That switches me off completely.
Mm.
A view.
A view.
A view. So whether it's nighttime and you sit in your garden and you look up,
Mhm.
whether that's going to somewhere that's quite high up and safe, in your local area, you know,
Yeah.
do you know like the top of a road where you're looking over the rest of the town? Do you
Mm.
know like a hill where you can kind of see all the street lights? Go there with only the purpose of looking at the view. That for me, because it's like what it's doing is in my head I'm going, I'm in a really bad moment. I feel really stressed.
Mm.
I feel really sad. I don't know what to do. Should I try and work hard? Should I try and like what should I do? What I
Yeah.
do is I go, in this very moment, I'm going to go and look at something I enjoy looking at.
Yeah.
And just walk out of my house, walk to that place. Obviously, there is the kind of benefit of being, you know, a larger human being. I can imagine for some people it's not always safe to do this.
On your own.
Yeah,
I know what you mean.
But I kind of a larger human being. I'm not tall, but on average, yeah. I think that's one of the things that kind of really settles me
Mm.
because it's fixed. It's a fixed point. The lights are the same. You know, the houses all stay the same. Just because I'm changing and I'm
Mm.
feeling like the world's changing. In reality, there are so many other little people out there. Have I ever told you about this? I actually felt like I kind of cured myself for a while because I went up to the top of Warden Hill and I was really like, I was thinking like my life was the worst thing ever. I was like,
Right.
everything that's happening to me right now is the worst thing that's ever happened to anyone. Obviously, evidently not. But I needed to kind of ground myself and I went up to the top of this hill and I could see hundreds and hundreds of streetlights. And I thought, how many houses are lit by that one streetlight?
Mm.
How many people live in each one of those houses? How many people in that house have a problem? How many problems does that one person in that one house
Yeah.
have? And then in my head, it literally just went bong, 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 bong. And I just imagined all of these people with their own problems. Sonda.
I was going to come in with that. Yeah.
Sonda,
The realization that everyone has lives as complex as yours.
yeah. Mate, I was like,
Everyone
has a life. Everyone you meet, everyone you walk past has their own problems, their own worries. You're not alone.
Mm.
It's just everyone shows it differently
Yeah.
and talks about it differently.
Mm.
And that's what a view does for me sometimes because I just
That's
think
nice.
about blades of grass and grains of sand. And
Mm.
feeling small can feel safe sometimes.
Because it's not everything.
It's not everything.
Yeah.
You are blessed with the experience on this planet we've been given. Why worry about everyone else's? Why worry about yours too much? Why not just enjoy this
Mm.
special moment that you've been blessed with the chance to have on this
Mm.
planet?
Fair. Yeah. That's a clip.
I don't know. Maybe.
For me, I like to, because when I find I'm struggling, I don't know about you, it's just a lot of things. It feels like it's a lot of things at once.
Yeah.
Writing it down, just in whatever way that ends up being. If I can structure it, cool. If it's just word vomit, cool. By the end of that, which it feels like there's a natural point where I'm like, oh, I've said everything. I don't know. It's not bouncing around the walls of your head as much and just echoing and reverberating. You can look at it and be like, that's what I'm struggling with right now. That is a
Damn, yeah.
tangible thing. And now if I need to work on something, I've got things and I can look at to work on, or I can go, right, that's what it is. That's what we're dealing with at the minute. Rather than, because I don't know, I feel like just being able to be like, yeah, that's a thing. I can hold it.
Yeah.
Is so much more helpful for me than just letting it keep bouncing around.
Yeah. That's good, man. I might try it.
I might try doing it with a view.
Do you know what, mate? I'd actually recommend it. And I know it sounds weird to like, obviously with a friend is nice.
Mm.
Yeah, alone is, I don't know why, but when I'm with a friend, it's like nice, but it's a distraction. When I'm on my own, it feels like I'm doing something. Like I feel like I'm taking this weird risk. I'm in like a dark place, you know. But there I am, and
Yeah.
my sole purpose is to sit here and enjoy what I'm looking at. Oh mate, I can't wait to travel the world, man.
Where do you want to go?
Most Hawaii,
Sure.
by a massive landslide. I know it's not kind of Lilo and Stitch in reality. Like, it's not going to be like that. It's cities, and there's going to be like, you know, rundown areas and everything like that. But I've seen there's longboarders, people who ride these big skateboards. And when I was young, when I first started riding skateboards,
Yeah.
I remember it was the first thing I ever thought, that's what I want to do. That's one thing I really want to do. There's these mountains roads, you know, like when you see like people driving on Top Gear when they go down like the mountain roads, and there's like the little rail when you just...
Yeah.
So there's longboarders that they get like a lift up to the top, and they just ride from the top of like one of the volcanoes down all the roads.
Yeah.
And you don't have to push yourself once. You just have to brake, and you have these stones in your hands to slow yourself down. You have to lean left and right to steer, and you're going like 30, 40 mile an hour. The helmet on, like I'd wear like a motorbike helmet, I think. Like, and like use these stones, you just kind of glide the whole way down, just taking in like the sea, the islands, the palm trees.
That's cool.
That's like, that would be the view for me. Maybe not doing it on a longboard. I think you have to have a car assist as well. So a car in front of you, not one behind you. I don't think. You just need one in front of you.
That sounds so cool.
Yeah. Hard to do.
I bet.
Longboard, I'd have to learn how to longboard first, because I can pennyboard and like I can longboard, but I haven't done it at a speed where it would be like,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Fair.
I think the max I've ever gone on a skateboard was like 15, 20 mile an hour, and that on a skateboard feels mental.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
If you come off a skateboard, you can't hit the brakes. There's no brakes.
Yeah.
So yeah, that'll be fun.
That's really cool.
Anyways,
One
it's
day.
been 1 hour and 13 minutes.
An hour and 13 recording. Yeah.
That's a record for us. Episode 10
It will get cut down.
by like 2 minutes maximum.
Whatever.
Anyways, I was gonna ask. I hope you've enjoyed listening to this, but I hope you know that we're enjoying making it.
Well said. Highlight of the week. It's fun. I like
It
it.
is really good fun. I look forward to it. I get nervous sometimes. I'm like, I'm really tired. Can I do this? Like, we've had to skip a few days of it because if we'd have recorded when I was that tired, it wouldn't be the same.
It's fine. It happens with me too. It was shattered. And
course.
it's like, we're just not going to do it today.
Not today,
Yeah.
but we pick it right. We take our time.
Yeah.
This has been episode 10 of the Rather Not podcast. If you're watching on YouTube, please like, subscribe, drop a comment, whatever it takes to support. If you've heard your name in this episode today,
Shout out.
It will keep on taking submissions. If we forgot to listen to yours today, hit us with a reminder. We'll make sure we do that.
For sure.
It's been fun.
Absolutely.
Oh, shout out Ollie. It's just something I had to do.
Fair.
Yeah.
Shout out Marta, because we shouted some people out a while ago and they were not happy that we hadn't said their name. So Marta, apologies.
Yeah. Shout out the gang. Peace.
Love.
Rubber gloves.
Love.
Peace.
Bedsheet.
Hey, it's been a journey. It's been a journey.
Carl, see you later.
Cameron, why the fuck are you still recording your podcast this late in the evening? We got mafia work to do. Cameron, hit that button. Make sure it's in the dark. I like it in the dark. Do you like it in the dark?